Yeah, good evening, guys. So, today we'll understand how to create a PDI, the personal developer instance. Okay, and the other important points about ServiceNow also will cover in today's class. So, let me just share my screen. Let me know if I'm a bit fast or if I'm a bit slow, if you are able to understand or not, because yeah, I know the count is good and we are new to each other, but don't hesitate. Just kindly let me know. I'll definitely adjust my pace. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So um, here today we'll be creating a new Gmail account. Let's start with that. Okay. So add account. Sorry, Anil, I'll be recording, right? So I'll be sharing that. So let's create a new account for personal use. You can use your existing mail accounts. Don't use your office or official company related mail addresses. I don't recommend. Go with your personal accounts. Okay, let's say this is Snow June 2025. Okay, or I'll give 2025 here. Snow is nothing but a short name of ServiceNow, guys. And ServiceNow was introduced in the year 2004. Okay, so June 9th, 20 2011. I'm just giving some random information. So snowjune50 at the rate gmail.com. Let's go with this. And we need to set a password. Snow love 9 hash. Mm, okay, confirm you are not a robot. Uh, I'll just stop it here. Let me just give a phone number. Let me verify it. Okay. I'm just sharing the screen. I just verified my mail. That's it. I haven't done anything more. So here you have to read all these terms and condition. Scroll complete down. Yes. So this is the new mail account which we have created. Add recovery phone for now. You can skip it. Okay. So my account is created. So to create a new ServiceNow account, just type developer.servicenow.com. Don't worry, I'll be providing this link in the chat, even in our uh, WhatsApp channels. Okay. But don't simultaneously work on this. I really don't like uh, attending class and working on the same topic. You can take out an hour in a day. That's completely fine for me. So this is some account which is already there. So let's log out from that account. Okay. So just type developer.servicenow.com. Here, see, build powerful apps, solve real problems, start coding, testing, and deploying on ServiceNow platform. Fast, build solutions that scale, automate workflows, integrate across systems, and make work simpler for everyone. Get started with free developer account. So here, sign up and start building. This is the logo of ServiceNow. So ServiceNow, see, it was founded in the year 2004 by Fred Luddy, and there are few other people who have contributed their services in starting this particular platform. And the first name given for ServiceNow is a GlideSoft. And the versions, okay, each one of us has to know what is our current version. Okay, versions in ServiceNow. Okay, see, Glide Soft. When it was introduced in the market, the first name given was Glidesoft in the year 2004, and from the year 2006 they started using the season names like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, November as such. Okay, but I don't know. It is asking me to submit this. I'm not sure. Okay, but later again, like from March 2007, like that, they were continued till 2011 with the season names. But post that, they started with the country names like Aspirin, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, okay, Fuji, Geneva, Helsinki, Istanbul, Jakarta, Kingston, London, Madrid, New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, Rome, San Diego, Tokyo, Uthak, Vancouver, Washington, Xanadu, Yokohama. The current version is this Yokohama, and which is started in the year quarter 2 of 2025. See, early of quarter 1, RTP begins, quarter 1, 2025, RTP ends, and early available. That means we can install this version and start using it in the quarter 2. And URich is our next version in the Q4. That means in the last 3 months of this 2025, you can expect a new version in the market. Okay. And when someone asks you what is our current version, guys? Hello?
Yokohama.
Yokohama. Yes. Good. Okay. So the pace is okay, or should I go a little slow?
Okay, Shreya.
How about others? I always like interactive sessions. So Ishwar, Lakshmi, Lekha, Manvita, Mayur, Pavan, Pradeep.
Good to go with
Sh-
this place.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. So now here we are going to create a new account. Just click on sign up and start building. So while sign up, you have to provide your mail ID, the first name. Wherever you see the star symbol, it's an indication these fields are necessary to fill, which are mandatory fields. So now let me take my mail ID, which is Snow June 50. Okay, so just paste it here. The first name is Snow, the last name is June, and we belong to country India. Okay, just enter the state. And now you have to set a password. See here, clear indication while setting up a new password. It should have a uppercase, lowercase, a number, a special character, at least of 8 characters, not containing part of your username. But that's okay. I'll take snow love 9 hash at the rate. Okay, so where I meet all the defined like criteria to set a new password. Okay, now we have to validate that we are not a robot. See, you can read all these terms and conditions and agree them. Sign into an existing account. If you already have an existing account, you can sign in. As we are creating it for the first time, just sign up for the first time. Okay. See, a ServiceNow ID has been created for you with this mail ID. This application requires you to verify your email. Please check your email for a link to verify your account. After verification, you can log into this application. So now let's go back, refresh it. Open your newly created mail, search like open the inbox again. Until you verify it here, you cannot access your new account. Let's wait, there is no mail. See, check your spam folder for email. Doesn't see an email after 10 minutes. We have to wait. Usually by this time it should be. See, inbox. See, ServiceNow. You are receiving this email, so we can confirm this mail address for your ServiceNow ID. Either you can click on this button or you can click on this hyperlink. Anything is fine. I'm just clicking on the button. See, you will be redirected automatically. Now refresh your ServiceNow page. Okay, let me just pin it. See now, June 50. Enter your password. Everyone has to do this without fail, because from the day one itself we'll be working on PDI, guys. Only when you start working with the uh, different scenarios while working in real time, that makes your work so simple. You'll be gaining lots of hands-on knowledge, and you'll be familiar with most of the real-time scenarios, so that makes you more confident in dealing your day-to-day activities. Okay, so now, hello Snow, help us tune your experience. So are you looking for a developer oriented IDE, or you need any guidance experience? I need a developer oriented IDE. Yeah, so now just click on next. 1 minute. Okay, so now what best describes your job responsibilities? Like, I want to be a developer, I want to be a IT admin. So just check those check boxes, whatever you want to. And I have read and agree the ServiceNow developer site terms of use. Okay, finish setup. So now refresh your instance once again. So you have a request instance. So just click here on request instance. We are processing your request. This will only take few seconds. So now I have created a new account. See, the new account is installed on Yokohama version. But if I want to do it on Xanadu or Washington, I have to choose this versions while creating it. Okay. But go with the latest one, guys, because latest version will have more advanced features, and working on latest release actually helps you to understand the latest products of ServiceNow. Okay, coming here, developer instance, that means you can develop, implement, you can learn so much of real-time activities using this PDI, the personal developer instance. So to create this, did I pay anything? No, right? Did it took more than 15 minutes? No, right? Even if you have an active mail account like Yahoo or Gmail or whatever, okay, you can just enter those details, validate your password, verify the account, and start working on your PDI. Okay. And coming here, what is this learn? What is this reference? What are the guides? Let's understand each of it. See, learn how to build apps on our platform. So ServiceNow can be used on mobile phone. Okay, it supports desktop, it supports mobile, it supports portal. Okay, and we have a various teams to handle these jobs. So we have a people who work for portal with a good expertise into Angular, jQuery, those languages. Okay, we have a people who are good at admin part. They'll handle admin related duties. Likewise, we have various modules again, so you need not to worry on that part. What is a portal also, I'll show you. See, your instance is ready. This is your instance. For each one of us, we'll have an instance like this: cdev 207545. Okay, and the username is admin. This is the password. See, keep your new instance active by developing on the instance or logging into the developer site. If your instance is inactive for 10 days, it will be reclaimed or released for the other developers to use. That means if you are not using your ServiceNow instance for straight 10 days, okay, ServiceNow will assign your instance to someone who is on the wait list. Okay, don't do that. Make sure you open your instance every day. Is it clear? So far, any questions from anyone?
No questions, all good.
Okay, how about others? Sindhu, Yashwant,
No.
Pavan, Nimish, Lekha, Kavita, Anil.
No, ma'am.
No.
No
No.
doubt.
Clear.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
the
Clear.
pace is good, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
sure. Thank you so much, guys. So now in Learn, actually, so I want to build my own mobile application. I'm very new, and I want to understand the concepts from scratch level. I want to read some documentation. You need not to be worried. Okay, instead of searching this data on any search engines like Google or somewhere, ServiceNow itself provides you this data. See, our learning plans and courses teach you how to build apps that tackle your enterprise's business need. Okay, so learning plans, looking to grow as a developer or transition into development. Sorry, someone has any query here? Okay. So, if you want to grow in your career, even we developers, consultants, architects invest our time, understand the new concepts or new features that are available in ServiceNow. So you can enroll into these courses. Most of them are free or not paid. You need not to pay anything, but there are few courses that ask you to pay some amount. Okay, make sure before registering you definitely need this course, but for free courses definitely I ask you to enroll, because in your free time you can invest your time and grow your skills. Okay, see, new to service now, I'm a developer who has limited or no exposure to developing apps on now platform, so you can enroll into this. ServiceNow administrator, this is also something I recommend you start with. ServiceNow administrator, I'm a ServiceNow administrator who wants to begin developing apps on Now platform, or ServiceNow application developer. Likewise, you have so many other apps. See, citizen developer, there are 8 modules, so you'll understand what is a App Engine Studio, what they do, because App Engine Studio and all we are not going to cover, because these are not part of our ITSM. Complete ITSM details we are going to cover. But if you have some free time or a leisure time, try to invest your time here. Okay, see, new to ServiceNow, ServiceNow administrator, ServiceNow application developer. These are common courses which I have seen. Okay, I recommend go to new to ServiceNow or ServiceNow administrator. Utilize your time as of now. Okay, and coming to learning plan, see how to advance your career with a learning plan. So it is also redirecting us to the same 4 plans which are available as of now, but we can expect more plans in future, but you can enroll into these courses. Okay, learn a specific subject area with a course. So if you want to learn a specific topic or you want to gain some exposure on a particular topic, see, build my first App Engine Studio application. So here the course menu is being designed so clearly that you can learn, okay, what is scripting, what is securing application, what is a flow designer, what is reporting in ServiceNow. So topic wise also you'll learn not only the entire creation of an app, but let's say I don't know the scripting in ServiceNow. See, what is client scripting, what is server side scripting. This articles helps you to learn so much in the scripting area of ServiceNow. Okay, so utilize this, guys. And certifications, definitely the certifications matters a lot. Evaluate your learning with instructor led classes and certification with ServiceNow University. What is this? See, to measure your knowledge in ServiceNow, most of the companies check your certification to what level you're capable of. Okay, because these certifications have a multiple questions where they'll be checking your knowledge. Okay, let's say you can go for online or offline and you can clear the mainline certifications. The common mainline certifications are CSA and CAD. What is CSA? Customized System Administrator. All the admin related information is covered in the CSA. Let's say someone says you are good at something. Okay, and others say you're good at something else, but when you appear for this exam and if you score well, you will be certified. Okay, once you are certified, you can also showcase them on your LinkedIn, or even on your Naukri, even on your resume. That adds a great value to your profiles. Okay, they and but this mainline certifications requires a voucher. You need to pay something for the voucher. Okay, let's say if you are working for a companies like IBM or Tech Mahindra, whatever it is, you need not to pay anything. If you are part of their projects or working for ServiceNow already, you can check with your manager, team lead, or someone. You can get a voucher for it. And before getting a voucher, you have to complete some mandatory trainings. Post that, you will have a voucher. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah. Sorry, guys. So now, because see, the voucher price is around $300 to $500. Only for few versions, ServiceNow has posted this free CSA voucher, and that drive has happened only times in this 1 2 decades, so I cannot promise you that whether we'll have that a free voucher campaign or not. But if there is such campaign, I'll also let you know in the WhatsApp groups. But unfortunately, if it is not there, try to complete those mandatory courses from your company's end and get the voucher and write the exam and clear the exam, and you will be certified. And for every 6 months, whenever there is a new release, you have to write the delta exams again, just to keep your certification alive. Otherwise that gets expired, again you have to rewrite the exam. Just to avoid all this rework, I ask you to be more pretty conscious while there is a new version in the market. Okay, don't worry on that part, I'll also give you more details once we are into the course. Okay, coming to, there is other type of certification which is a micro certification. And for this certification, you need not to pay anything. You can enroll from ServiceNow learning platform. We have a learning platform available from ServiceNow product, which is now learning, where you can enroll into the most uh, required courses like flow designer or automated test frameworks. There are some more listed in this now learning platform. You can enroll and you can also learn about those courses. And definitely, ServiceNow itself is giving you this information, means you'll have a valid data, and that helps you a lot in working in the real time. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Priya.
Coming to references, see, I'm also new to service now. I don't know what is a UI policy. My manager says we can write a UI policy for this scenario, but I'm little hesitate to ask my colleagues or someone, as I'm very new to the project and team. At that time, you can do your own background check, like you can learn what is UI policy. Yeah, when I search for UI policy on any internet, I have multiple URLs and I'm a bit confused, like what is this? Instead of searching the data that is needed to understand about ServiceNow concepts, you need not to search somewhere in the internet. You have everything provided in their documentation. Okay, if I say reference overview, see, find a reference documentation for APIs and libraries. So if I just click here, this is a reference site. See, if I will be using client APIs, servers APIs, REST APIs. So if I want to know what are the APIs that we use on the client side, if I just click here, see, dynamic transaction, glide agent workspace, glide ajax, glide document, glide flow, glide form. We have a very big list. Okay, people who are working for various modules will be using various APIs, and all those API information. See, if I type, let's say we'll be talking about glide form. Okay, when I type glide form, let me just go back. See, glide form. See, what is this glide API, how to add a decoration, what is this string fields, everything you'll have a detailed information. See, an example with explanation is given. You'll have all the details. So this documentation is really helpful, not only for one product, like not only for one topic, you'll find it for almost every topic of service now. Okay, and when I just click on product documentation, let's say, as I mentioned, I'm very new to service now. I don't know what is UI policy 2. Okay, this docs page is down, I guess. Let's see, but see, just type product documentation, it redirects you here. It is asking me to log in again. So just type UI policy. Type UI policy. See, service catalog UI policy, add a UI policy, using UI policy. So like this, if I open any of this, I can understand what is a service catalog UI policy, every detail of it, what is mandatory, what is read only. You'll understand them so clearly. This is for understanding the concepts of service now on your own. Okay, so whenever there is a need for you to understand any particular topic, you need not to hesitate, you need not to worry, you need not to wait for someone. You can do it on your own from this reference. Okay, coming to guides, what are these guides? See, read our guides to get to know our technologies. So what is the latest features that ServiceNow is going to do? Okay, so when I just open, I can see, okay, what they are going to implement, what is this developer program, what are the frequently asked questions, no code citizen developer guide for new platform. Like that, I'll understand, okay, what is the planning, what is the data, what is the design, what is the logic they are going to implement. Likewise, I'll have some idea about certain things that are happening. And now platform guides, introduce yourself to the benefits of building on Now Platform. As I mentioned, Now Platform is a place where you can actually learn about the new features on ServiceNow. See, developer guides again. To develop something on your own and publish them, you can also do that. And this developer glossary. See, browse an alphabetic list of commonly used ServiceNow terms. Okay, I don't know. There are many technical terms we use. See, activate in Flow Designer and new. Enable a flow to cause the flow to execute in runtime environment when trigger conditions are met. So there is a button called activate. So what is the use of this? I'm able to understand from this glossary. So in alphabetic order, the terminology that we use in ServiceNow space, for every like for every field, they are giving you a crystal clear explanation. See, the interface used to visually define a workflow editor, what it is. So I can also understand the terms when I'm very new to any project or very new to any particular module. Okay, see, personal developer instance, PDI. This is the short name we call, but the full name is personal developer instance. Get the most out of your personal developer instance. And what is this connect? See, when you work in real time to grow or to gain some good knowledge or to get some exposure on any domain, not only service now, but you need people around, like you need someone who is actually working for particular technology for more than 5 years or more than a decade. Likewise, you can share knowledge with them, you can gain so much of input from them. That is how the connections and the networking is matters a lot. Okay, let's say there is a requirement, your colleague is good at this particular requirements, you can just reach out to them. But how you maintain that? So we all work for organizations where we meet uh, 5 to 10 people in a day, or maybe 20, 30 who belongs to ServiceNow. But I have a scenario where um I want people who are working globally for ServiceNow want to assist me or give me some inputs. Okay, at that time you can actually connect with community. This is something very important. I'll also show you some great tips how you can post your queries and get some help from different people who are working globally for ServiceNow. Okay, so let's say in our one of the projects we have implemented a new functionality which is not available by default in ServiceNow. You want to publish that blog. See, people who were working, you'll find so many. See, ServiceNow latest updates. Okay, AI Agent Studio. So streamline your ServiceNow workflows with saved and external triggers plus flow debuggers. So she has written a blog regarding this. Likewise, you can also create your own and publish. Okay, so coming to sharing of your project details, see, I don't recommend this usually if your client is very specific. Most of the clients doesn't want to share any of their confidential information, so don't do that. But if you're working on your PDI for one of the project which you want to implement, or there is an idea that you want to try, so and you were successful at implementing it and you want to share that knowledge with few others who are new to service now, that at that time you can do that. See, there are few existing projects, you can also understand those information from here. Okay, so apart from that, browser forum to exchange knowledge. See, this community is something I really love in ServiceNow. Whenever there is a requirement, okay, first your architects, consultants, they also ask you to check in the community. It's not at all a crime checking in the community. Even you are asked to check in the community. Let's say if someone has might be implemented our requirement, they'll give us the inputs, or there is a few steps that are used in our project, so you'll get a lot of help from community. Let's say I'm new, I don't know how to write a UI policy. What is UI policy? From documentation I understood, but I want to know what is UI policy. So when I just search like this, see UI policies, client scripts, using UI message, say UI policy is not working, UI policy and UI action. So there are so many queries available. Okay, this is ServiceNow community. Let's say if I open this first, uh, I can understand, okay, you can use the attached image. You can understand, okay, what we can do in this UI policy, and people are trying to answer you. Okay, even if you don't know them, that's fine, you can post your query and get so many updates, guys. Okay, event, see, meet developers at an event near you. Usually this event occurs for every 6 months. Okay, and all the metropolitan cities like Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad. Okay, you can also register and you can attend and meet so many developers and all, or people who were contributing for ServiceNow growth. You can also enjoy in these events, grow your connections. Okay, so far any questions? Hello.
Mostly, yeah. Good to go.
Yeah, so here let's understand other few things. So now let me come back to my home page. So when I just click here on this icon, okay, usually what will be there on my profile, let's understand. Whenever we create a new ServiceNow personal developer account, that comes up with the details like system admin. Okay, system admin is nothing but the profile name with the role administrator role. That is a powerful role of ServiceNow. uh, most of the activities admin can override. That's why I say working on PDIs makes you learn so much about ServiceNow. Okay, see, so Snow June is the name, and from the location India, this is the mail ID. And if you want to change any of your personal information on the PDI, you can do it. If you want to change the password, the rules and responsibilities, if you want to modify or add, you can also just enable them from here. Okay, but if I just click here, you can see the instance is either online, offline. You can get the clear status about your instance. Instance is nothing but a PDI. In short name, we call it as an instance. And the release name is Yokohama. And the role given is admin. So what is available by default? App Engine Studio is available, Creator Studio is available, ServiceNow Studio is available. All the three are installed. So now let's say to activate plugins means for few functionalities, all the features are not enabled by default. You have to activate certain plugins. Okay, so some of the plugins are free of cost, few of them are paid. If it's a paid plugin, your client will take care of that. You need not to worry about it. Okay, but to activate the plugin, see, let's say I want to work for a cloud management. So when I activate this plugin, what is related to cloud management will be installed on my instance. Okay, we'll be working on few plugins in future, don't worry. Manage email properties. See, ServiceNow instance can send and receive emails. To enable or disable email sending and receiving, just click on this toggle button. And when you just scroll down, there is a save button. So now release instance. Let's say I'm not using this PDI. instead of me keeping it simply, I want to release the instance to some other resource. See, by releasing your instance, you allow other developers to use that resource. Remember that this action doesn't give up your access to the site. That means in future, if you want to create a new instance, you can do that. You'll only lose access to your personal developer instance, which you are working as of now. So if you change your mind, you can also request a new instance from your home page. And why you are releasing your instance? I'm no longer using my instance. I want a fresh instance with no data. So there are few reasons that are listed out. So select that reason and release the instance. Okay, change user role. So by default, there are two roles are given. What are those? App Engine Studio Creator and the admin role. Admin role is a powerful role, as I mentioned. So don't modify this. Okay, remove demo data. So we have lots of demo data given by ServiceNow, like user data, role data, group data, instant table data, likewise for many other tables. But working with demo data actually makes your work so simple and understandable. So I ask you to don't delete any demo data. Okay, so reset and wipe instance. Let's say after a couple of months, we'll be practicing so many additional concepts and you'll be doing some changes. Okay, so you want to reset or wipe your instance. At that time, you can just go with reset and wipe instance. So whatever the default version we have while installing it for the first time, to that version, your instance will be set to, like, just rebooting the device, how we do it. Likewise, you can also reset and wipe the instance. As I mentioned, every instance will have a instance number. See, dev 207545. This is my instance number. Manage instance password. Again, if you want to remember what is the instance name, what is the URL, what is the uh, username and the password, you can also just get it from here. You can also reset your password from here. You can send a copy of this credentials to your email from here. Okay, now refresh instance. See, refreshing here, you can clearly see the instance status has set to refreshing. Now let's say there is a new version in future, which is urich. Okay, you have to upgrade the instance. You need not to go and create a new instance. Okay, so how we can upgrade the instance? In the PDI, it's simple, but coming to real time, to upgrade your instance, there like they usually do it with deployments and all. So there will be a team to handle all this duties. So I can give you some key points about it, but personally, I never worked for upgrading instances and all. I completely worked as a senior developer and handling a team. Okay, but I'll give you some points like while upgrading the instances and all, how we take the backup and all. So, what is this patch 4 hotfix one? Like this, we'll have patch 4 means, let's say after releasing the new instance in the market, we have identified few errors. Okay, we report it to ServiceNow. Not only we, there are people who are working globally. They might uh, like raise a high case to ServiceNow. Okay, to the vendor, they'll understand, okay, this is the issue. They'll try to fix it, and to fix them again with the patch 4 or patch 3 hotfix, like this, they go with the versions. Okay, instance with no activity over 10 days will be claimed back into the pool. That means if you are not using this personal developer instance, ServiceNow will take back your account. Is it clear?
Mr. Yeah.
So, what are your queries? Sorry, do you have any queries, guys?
No.
Okay, so as today is our first class, I'll just stop it here. Like from tomorrow, we'll understand what is users, what are groups, what are roles. But I personally ask each one of you to create your own PDI. This PDI, like that makes you learn so much, and that makes you very confident by gaining lots of hands-on knowledge. Because see, in interviews also, if you have a lots of practice, it will be easy for you to answer those. Okay, just by looking into theory and all, you may not be very confident, but if you are practicing it, you can actually uh, explain better in interviews. or you can give some real time examples of what you have implemented that makes them understand, okay, this person knows this, and they are capable enough to um, handle the team. So likewise, you'll have more chances of getting selected in the interviews. Okay, so please create a personal developer instance. I'll post this link and I'll also share the recording in next 1 hour. Okay, if you have any queries, maybe in tomorrow for first 5 to 10 minutes, I'll address your queries. Is that okay?
Okay, Shreya.
Yeah, so how was the first class, guys?
Good, very good.
Yeah, how about others? Thank you so much.
It was good. So
Yeah, so the pace was okay, or you want me to adjust? I'm good with it.
Okay, Shreya, it is okay.
It is good
Okay.
for me.
Okay, yeah, sure, guys. So every day 9 to 10 will connect. If required, we'll extend it for 5 10 minutes. Okay, maybe for first 1 week we'll go with 9 to 10. Post that, if required, I can also extend the timings. Okay, Monday to Saturday we are planning as of now. But this course overall it takes 60 days for us. So let's say if I'm taking any 1 2 leaves, I'll try to compensate it by taking additional classes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
okay, sure. Fine.
Sure, guys. Yeah. Then, if no questions, I'll wrap it here. Let's connect tomorrow. Uh, I believe most of you will keep your instances up and will learn so many concepts. And one quick point, don't practice while teaching. Okay. See, this 1 hour is for you to understand the concepts. Um Make sure pause the class once you have a recording. Try to do whatever we discussed in the class. Okay, so if you have any questions, note down. We can also address them in our next class. That is good approach, what I say. Let's say if you are trying something and if you are missing out some points here, okay, it's really tough for you to watch the entire recording, or come like you were occupied or I was occupied. Instead of all this, better listen the 1 hour class. If you have anything, practice it and let me know.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, sure, guys. Then thank you all. Have a great day.